to the store. Set up here. A bit brighter tonight. No, clearer isn't always better. I want to be scaring the children, but there you go. That is the position we're in. Oh, that's why it was flashing. Okay. Right, okay, so here we are. We are on our way back to the bubble. I say we. It's a proverbial we. Came out here, handed in some mission data. Some mission bits and bobs. Some exploration data. I'm going to be honest with you, really terrible pay. And this is one of the problems with the CG goals. I don't think they work the monies out right. For the effort, the time and effort in going onto planet surfaces and scanning and picking stuff up, and coming all the way to Colonia to deliver it. Even if you were living in Colonia, I think you're only probably going to be able to get double what I got, which wouldn't have been 14 million, it would have put you in the 11 million bracket. It's just not worth it, especially as on my way home I'm taking this guy and we'll be getting 35 million for delivering this person back. No, I don't think we are actually. I've just realised he's going to visit a beacon. He's going to be sorely mistaken. So is that saying to go to Colonia and back? Sorry, to Wabayo and back, I think. That's a bad decision. Okay, well, he'll be going out the window. So anyway, it doesn't really matter. The monetary part's not a big part of it. But I was at 446 million, and now after putting in all my trade data and collecting stuff for the mission, I'm up to 494. So it's not the end of the world, but it's not the greatest payout for something, I don't think. Right, so I jump on. But as everybody knows, I don't mind going out and having a look around, having a bit of a poke around. It's probably going to be the last time I come out to the Colonia Way for a long time. I think now I've been here, I don't know, 2 or 3 times, maybe 3 times, and now I'm kind of just in the mindset of, look, I've done it, I've been here. There's not really a ton of stuff to do in Colonia. Even like missions don't pay very well in Colonia, even if you're repped up. So I don't think it's really somewhere I wanna really stay around. So and kind of on the way back we'll be looking for anywhere that we can scan it. I've already actually, because I got going a little bit before I went live, I did manage to scan an Earth-like a terraformable water world, so that's pretty good. With a first time finder's fee, that'll probably boost it up a little bit. Now, today I was hoping it might be possible to be playing a game I've been wanting to play a day early, but I'm not going to be doing it, so it'll be tomorrow. Hey Kathina, how are you doing? I've just realised, right, pick this passenger up. Oh, can't show you. 34 million, Colonia to the bubble. Good deal, no? It turns out you have to bring him back to Colonia. Somebody's getting a one-way trip to the bubble for free, because there ain't no way I'm taking him back. It might be one of those where they do say drop me off at the nearest station or something, but I highly doubt it. I highly doubt it. So this poor sod's going to be in for a bit of a shock. What is this? That's nah, too far away, I'm afraid. And because the last couple of days have been elite centric, should I say, I think what I'm probably going to do tonight is I'll do this little bit that I want to do, because I've actually been looking forward to it, and then I'm going to switch to a different game and play something else for a bit. So it's probably an hour or so of elite, I think. I might try and find a spot to sit down on and cat's got my tongue again. Don't know what it is. Ooh, this is an F star. So we've got a few on here.
Fuel scooping complete.
And yeah, they're all within range. What's that one? That's borderline. I'll go hit that one first. But then we've got these as well. This string's really nice here. It's only got a couple of decent ones there, but they're still decent. And if I'm looking at it rightly, I don't know if I am. This is an unknown system already, and it's on like 2 jumps from Colonia. Colonia is actually an explorer's dream for unregistered locations. It's an absolute explorer's dream. To be able to jump out of somewhere, and within a jump, one jump it took, and I hit my first unexplored system. Not bad going at all. I'm not sure if this is going to be in the terraformable range. That's my previous plans going out the door. It didn't work. I didn't realise I had that receipt. Let's see if that one was terraform, but I don't think it was. It was kind of like right on the boundary. Yeah. So that one wasn't, but this one, all these 4 should be. They're all pretty much in range, unless it's a pretty cold star. Hello, Ethan's here. How are you doing? So yeah, story is, I picked up this passenger and he wants to go to a visitor beacon, and I realised, after a visitor beacon he's going to want to go back, so don't see that happening. So I'll take him there and scan it just in case it lets me drop him off at the nearest station, but I highly doubt that's going to happen. I'm alright. I'm a little bit elited out at the moment because it's been, what? Yeah, it's been quite... I signed up for this last Thursday. I signed up for both the CGs and I've kind of been doing them every single day, so... But if I keep hitting systems like this, I won't be too unhappy, as long as all these turn out to be half decent. This one should be terraformable. It is, so I'm guessing that this line of 4 is in a terraformable spot. Or a Goldilocks zone, should I say. And so the title is a tad misleading. It says back to the bubble. I am going back to the bubble, but at first I'm going to go in a straight line for a little while. Oops, to try and get above the galactic plane so I can get that really nice shot. So that's not a huge distance to be going, I don't think. At least I don't think it is. So I'm just checking one thing. Okay, so this as well should be terraformable, which would make it the second one of the system. Yep, it is. So we've got to keep our fingers crossed, but I do think this is in the zone. So we've got a terraformable water world, and what I suppose is a terraformable high metal content one as well. So and they're not too far to travel to either. Then what we're going to do is there's another string of planets just below us, as it is on the map, and we'll check them out as well and see if it's worth going over there. If it's like, I don't know, 5,000 light seconds, maybe up to 10,000, I'll go over. If it's anything more, I'm going to have to give it a miss. What are you up to in game at the moment, Ethan? And Kathina, what are you doing in game? There's quite a few people in game tonight, actually. Okay, so let's see. Yep, terraformable, so his mate, we'll clock his mate as well, and we'll check these ones out. So these are like 9,000 light seconds, so I'm going to do it, but I'm going to go for the water world first, and if the other ones are kind of too far to fly, too far to fly, I won't bother with them ones. And as usual, if I can find a system with a Earth-like, ammonia and a water world, I will scan every planet in that system, as long as it's unknown or unseen. So yeah, we've done alright there. We've got 3 high metal contents and a water world, all terraformable. It's something of a bingo system. And we're going to fly over to this star. And we're going to give this a once over. You're having a break? I never see you in game, to be fair. I see you making some good builds and whatnot, but I just don't see you in game. What type of bugs did you run into? I got stuck in a wall earlier when I was trying to blast out ahead of a beluga. It's my own fault. I lost a passenger. Didn't even get out the station. They're all a bit picky, these passengers. Don't know what's up with them. Anybody else who's joining the stream, by the way, come by and say hello. Whether you're new, whether you're old. So we'll see if See if this system gives us anything interesting. Would be nice. It would be nice to kind of get it going with a really good one. Kind of get the ball rolling, so to speak, and then well, there once or twice. Spoken to you in Discord a lot. Honestly, I don't see you online that much. I've seen you a few times. I see, let's see. I see Bob in game a lot. I see Kitcher in game a lot. Aries Hunters in and out. Soundo I see quite a lot now. Quack Munch. Is that Quack Munch Studios? Quack Munich. Welcome in. Nope, didn't mean to slow down there. You weren't running a voice system, are you, Ethan? By any chance? Seems weird that it would turn on and off. That's a shame because those probably nerfing them. No, but it's weird. I've done those missions a lot. Could be lag. I never suffer from lag, but could be. See, oh, it's not terraformable. Never mind. Onwards and upwards, or onwards and downwards. Actually, we're going. If I'm actually honest. I don't blame you, Scott. I don't blame you. Have you been collecting mats on surfaces and everything? It's probably not the best time to come on a trip. That's why I came out to Colonia. Just to make it easy on myself, you know? Wouldn't want to take part in any of those exploits that FDev have put in the game. You know me. I was actually looking at one of the things today is right up my street as well. It's like I think it's a smuggling community goal. I was looking for that last week. I'd have taken that if that was on last week. I'd have had Kathina building me a Type 9 that runs like ice. But never mind. It's all over and done with now, and it's not it's not been a bad trip, to be honest. Oh, we've got 17 objects. That's generally going to be a half decent system. It has got 2 suns though, so I don't know. We're going to have to look at this one a bit closely. They're both Fs, I think. Oh no, that's a G. That's an F. No, that's a K. That's too bright for a K, isn't it? No, they're not good. That's an ice planet, I think. Yeah. Okay. Keep on running. That looked like a good one before I jumped in.
Warning, temperature critical.
Now I know I'll keep advertising it, but if you want to see something different from Elite, I will be playing this weekend. I will be playing Detroit Almost Human, which is a linear game. It's not like an open world, but it's a linear game which is all about androids in the not too distant future and a possible android uprising. So if you're interested in that type of sci-fi stuff, do drop by the channel. Starting tomorrow, probably sometime early in the afternoon as well tomorrow. Not yet, Kathina. I'm keeping him on ice because I don't know whether I don't know whether once I've been to the beacon it might let me drop him off anywhere in the bubble. I can't imagine it to return, but it probably is, knowing me. And I'll just eject him in a station. Could sell him for slavery if I get an offer for it. Could do that if I get the offer. Which you never know, they can drop in. It's if you're a fan of movies like I, Robot, AI and stuff like that, you probably want to tune in tomorrow. I think it's going to be really, really interesting. And that's not just saying it so I get viewers. I genuinely think this is going to be very, very interesting. That's all gobbledygook to me, Scott. Kathina will talk to you all day about it. So what we've got here. Purple sun.
Frameshift drive charging.
And I can guarantee as well with the stream tomorrow that the graphics of the game are absolutely top notch. They truly are some of the best graphics you've seen, because it's a linear storyline, but Death Star beams. They don't take as long to charge, do they? And you haven't got a 1 meter wide exhaust pipe or whatever it was. Can't remember how big it was. You have to be very careful of those things, Scott. So we're about halfway to our destination, or at least I think around halfway to our destination. It's pretty much looking how I expected it to look, actually. And galactic plane's pretty dropping away from us pretty fast. He likes barbecue, he's from Texas. Okay, 19's not bad. Yeah, I'll take 19 to have a look around. It's all under one's... Ah, that's a shame, it's because it's... let's see. G's there, up to 872. No, they're not going to be any good, those places, so we'll keep going.
Frameshift drive charging.
Does that say 3 astronomical objects? So we're in a sun system. That's alright, we'll just keep going. It's not the end of the day. Anybody else who's dropping in the stream, drop by, say hello, and say hello in the chat to me, chat to other people if you want. If you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button, or if you find it informative in any way, hit that like button. And if you want to see future stuff from myself, do be sure to hit the subscribe button. I can always do with a few more. Don't need a ton, but it's always nice to have a steady climb. Ooh. Right, we've got G-Star, no? Yeah, I was going to say, prove me wrong. 351 to 8. Oh, damn it, that one looks tasty as well. But no. I'm going to check it. Yeah, it's a high metal content. Dig-nim-it! Dig-nim-it! Right, we'll go have a look at this one, because this one's the furthest out, so we might as well start furthest out and work our way in. Might as well. Did you slam that like button, Jess? Have we started the friendship drive? Gonna be doing that Detroit Become Human tomorrow night, Jess. Space freaks. Do you know, if I didn't call all my viewers children, I think space freaks would be the next the next word I used. Oh wow, so when you start getting out this way, that drop is pretty significant. It looks great. Right, so let's just check that other while it's scanning that one. Is that one? No. Oh, damn it. We could be in a duff system here, people. Oh no, that one's terraformable. Okay, so these might go inward then. Which is a shame to find out now, but... yeah, it's going to look even better the higher up I get, Ethan. But yeah, it looks pretty darn good at the moment. as we head up above the galactic plane. We're actually, in reality, we're diving down, but I don't want to tell anybody that. I want to tell people we're going up. It's all subject to position, isn't it? We're going to see how far we can't push ourselves up there into that blackness, and then we'll work a diagonal route all the way back to the bubble whenever I can be bothered. What's that sun going past? Didn't expect that. Never expected a sun in a space sim. Oh, we have Aisling Duval in the channel. Thank you very much. Apparently so. I'm the only one who talks about it, Scott. I don't really play it anymore, but that's not to say it's out the window. It's definitely looking at the improvements to it. They've done a lot of hard work on that game. A lot of hard work. Hey Malcolm, how's it going? What are you up today? Because there's a big fighting CG going on, isn't there? Are you getting involved in that, or is everybody just doing mats this week? I can imagine every planet's surface is just going to be teeming with scarabs. Certainly is, Scott. Not just the multiplayer element of it, the other parts of it. It looks like they're going to be really updating the atmospheres and stuff like that. You know? I'm gonna... Oh, I just got it. Talk about playing chicken for your money. Just got it last second, and it wasn't terraformable, unfortunately. Oh well. Next one. And it's good that they're finally bringing multiplayer to it. I think it's going to make it much more interesting for people. Especially if you can share materials as well. It's Yamix wearing a dress. Well, he did get a big donation the other day, so maybe he's gone and spent that on a new dress or something. What are we on? We are on a G. It's really kind of going to be these ones, I think. Let's push out this time, actually. Let's do it that way. Shut up, Victor. I don't think it's as plain as it seems to some people, Scott. It is a things like the Christ, I can't get my words out today. Things like the grind to try and learn a language are a little bit ridiculous, but I just think that sometimes, because of its silliness in certain ways, people don't take it that seriously. But I actually don't think it's that bad of a game. I've always enjoyed it when I've played it. Okay, that one's not terraformable. I think the G stars are the real problematic stars for me. I might actually knock them off. It is so unpredictable. Oh, I think somebody's asking for a ship build. Is that to kill Salome with? Oh, it doesn't. I don't really. I've never thought about using the NVIDIA Shield. Okay, that's terraformable. I'm thinking of kind of pushing it a little bit to this one, just to see. It's only 645 light seconds off, so we'll give it a buzz. I don't think it's going to be within the allotted distance. Thank you very much, Aisling Duval, for the follow. How many subscribers have I got at the moment? 256, not bad. Not bad at all. Oh. Yeah, off we go, Ski. The Phantom Disliker's back, by the way. It's not daylight, Jess. I've just got a bigger bulb in the. I got a better bulb in the light. I can't tell if this is one of those water giants. No, it's not. I don't think it is anyway. I'll just move on to the next one. That's good because I was in a too hotter place anyway.
Warning, temperature critical.
Get lost, Jess.
Frameshift drive charging.
There was actually a problem just a moment ago. I just noticed my restream wasn't picking up all the messages. It's actually you. I answer them pretty quickly. It's you that sees them late because of the lag on the stream. So you'd be surprised at how quickly I answer them. I just don't have the internet connection for a higher push. That one's probably not good enough. Could be. Oh, there you go, ladies and gentlemen. We found another one of these pale ammonia worlds. So I've been talking about these the last few days. You look at that planet, if I can see it from this distance, that looks like an ice planet, high metal content, something like that. Maybe a high metal content. I clicked on it thinking it was because it's stuck between two gas giants. I thought there was a chance it might be a water world, and then when you go in, I mean, you can just see the tiniest tinge of brown here, but it's all this cloud. Turns out it's an ammonia world, and then there must be tons of these out there. I'll get stuffed, yeah. I reply faster when I'm streaming from the PS4, actually. Then you don't get to see my lovely face. You don't get to see your name plastered across the stream. And I would like to actually cast it to my computer, but it doesn't take my my 64-bit operating system, which is great. So I can't even do that, unfortunately. I would be the person who writes it, Jess. So yeah, those clouded ammonia worlds look nothing like the ones that you see on all the websites and everything. They just look nothing like it. I said I would be the one who writes it, not that I do it now. Jeez Louise, that was a lot of ones. And another one. Is it necessary, that many ones? Oh! Oh crap, I thought that was another ammonia world. Over here. I have to check this out, it's a bit of a weird one, this one. There's only really this one that's worth scanning. Right, we've only got 9 jumps to my primary destination. See what it looks like from there. I still think I'm a little bit too close, if I'm totally honest. But who knows what it'll be in 9 jumps. I never watch their streams. What do you mean a poker game? Quite like poker. 12. 12's not bad for a first look. Let's see what we've got. Bugger all. 12's not alright, not in this situation. Were they all grinning insanely into the camera like they'd just invented fire, whilst proclaiming the double engineering? Oh, I wonder if this is the one I was hearing about before. Is it poker or is it just your average card game? I tell you, they'll be selling Elite Dangerous underpants soon. With the phrase, "my other pants contain an anaconda" or something on them. Exactly, Jess. I can give or take the cigars, to be honest with you. That's not, but the whiskey's definitely important. I've never understood the whole cigar thing, really. Have you ever seen George Carlin when he's on about cigars? It's great. Well, it's an ice planet, I think. Yep. I actually used cigars to get to give up smoking originally. No, see, I think a rolled cigarette is better during a card game. Like a hand-rolled cigarette. Yeah, but have you ever tasted them? That's how I got myself off cigarettes. When I decided to quit smoking, I bought the biggest cigar I could. And every time I got a hankering for a cigarette, I just puffed the cigar as many times as I could till my mouth was just full of tar and shit. Didn't want a cigarette after much longer. Really worked as well. Oh, is that one of the water ones? I don't think it is because it hasn't got the two. Oh, I think it is, you know. It's got that line down the middle that he was talking about yesterday. So I'm just gonna go check it out. I'm pretty sure it is. And this will be my first one that I've tagged, first brown one I've tagged. Yeah, but they're worth, I think they're worth 60 grand, Jess. Don't know what I've done with my, Give me a second. Oh no, they're not. They're worth 1,700. Oh, that's shit, isn't it? It's one of those ones for the purists. You have to be a purist, don't you? Well, I'll tag it and bag it. That's a lot of money in these parts. Yes. Class 2 gas giant is 68 grand. Those are the real ones. Oh yeah. Don't bother looking for the class 2 anymore because they're a nightmare. Yeah, that's a water giant. There you go. So, quick look at the system map. Just if anybody, all the geeks out there, want to have a really good look at it. I don't know why I thought it was. But 98.4% water. That's pretty high amount of water in there. A very thick atmosphere made of evaporated ices. Huh. Interesting. No, I take it back. It's 2 grand. It's 2 grand, yes. But apparently, all the real explorers get really excited by them. All your McDonald's explorers like myself. Just looking for the takeaway. We don't stop with those. We don't stop for anything less than 100 grand, I'll be honest. Still yet to find a terraformable rocky body, actually, which is the real strange one. I don't think they exist. If they are, they're possibly one of the rarest planets in the game, because I've never tagged one yet. I'm not looking out the window, I'm looking at my cheat sheet, which I have propped up against the window. Right, let's see what we've got here. It's high metal content, but I don't think it's going to be scannable. No, we'll just move on.
Frameshift drive charging.
Oops, might not want to frame shift right under the sun, you Doyle.
Frameshift drive charging.
I need more reference sheets, actually. The way I explore. I need one either side of me.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
Nope. Stations under attack have been stopped. I don't know, I'm so far away from the bloody bubble. I wouldn't know. I can't see, Jess. That's the truth. No, that one's new, isn't it? This one's new, I think. I don't know. Yeah, I think that one's new. Although I'm not the best person to trust on those areas. But I think that one's new.
Frameshift drive charging.
3 jumps from our destination. It's getting pretty black. The star cluster's pretty much dropped off. It's down there. So I think we can get deeper. Yeah, Jess, if you want to get a bit, how can I put it? If you want to get a conspiracy theory about it, if they have stopped attacking for the last 2 weeks, and suddenly we've got this thing where you can go upgrade your ships for this next week, maybe something's coming. Ah yes, the new ones are red, you're right, you're right. Maybe something big's coming. It's got a fair few suns around it. Okay, let's go check out this little minx. I thought it was high metal content actually. Dignammit. Dignammit. Yeah, get any of those bastards that don't clear the landing pad. Yeah, I'd take a bit of that. Look at how dark it's getting now. We've gone from the complete opposite. We've gone from really bright to almost no stars.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's pretty cool. There may be trouble ahead.
Fuel scooping.
34's quite a lot, but we can still check it out. Oh no, loads of gas giants. Stinks of farts in this system. Let's move on. Yeah, well, you know, it's only because in other games I generally know that when something starts throwing stuff at you, there's a big change coming that they.
Frameshift drive charging.
It'll just be me. All you pew-pewing lasers everywhere, and then there's just this little diamond back goes past. Is there anything to scan in here, boys? No, look, a class 2 gas giant.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
That was fast. Is that because that was our drop-in system? It could be a water one. I don't think it is. No. Okay, this must be our drop-in system. Yeah. Okay, so let's pull away from the sun. Let's go to the galaxy map. And we need to go realistic. It gets really, really it gets really sparse out here. Look here, it's getting really, really difficult to actually find. I didn't mean to do that, to actually find places to move on to. And you can kind of keep going down and you'll find the odd one here and there, but already. Oh, that's a difficult one. It's kind of possibly that one. I don't know actually if no, that's going up. That's not even going down. Okay. Right. Let's have a look what we've got here. We've got 6 jumps. We need to just make sure we can actually plot it. Boom. Apparently we can. It's 8 jumps, but we'll go for it. So this is going to take us so far above the galactic plane. We should get a half decent view from up there. I'll see if we can't get a little bit further once we get up there, but it is going to be pretty hard. That's a water giant there. There's actually two in system by the looks of it. That's going to be next to a water world, I think. Let's see if that's a water giant actually. Let's... Oh no, it's not. It's a water, gas water with something small. I can't remember now. It's probably not actually worth scanning this system. I don't think that one I was looking at's even going to be. Oh, look at this, we're seriously getting to the black now. This is cool. I've never managed to get this low. I did it close to the bubble once, but it wasn't really... You didn't really kind of get that view of the galactic core, which is what I wanted. And at least we know, like, this far out, we're gonna end up finding some places. It's a 3-day weekend, you jammy bastards. It's not where I am. I don't think it is. We had a 3-day weekend last weekend, though. Something to do with going from Easter or whatever. Can't exactly remember. What are they going to do?
Frameshift drive charging.
I need VR. I need it. If anybody ever gets sick of it, feel free to donate it. Care of Swifty, Ineffectual Gamer. I'll take it off your hands. Give it a home. Okay, that's the sun system. Look at that. There's only our next jump within the limits of it. It's pretty cool. I like it that it's getting a bit barren. Just look at how black that is. Now, in theory, not to be too pedantic, we should be able to see all of the different galaxies out there, really. But
Frameshift drive charging.
there should be. Maybe we can rename one. I hope they're not all just sun systems. I mean, it's not going to be terribly bad, but
Frameshift drive charging.
I would have liked to find somewhere with. No, sorry, Jess, I didn't see it. Hang on. That message doesn't seem to have come through, Jess. I do apologise. I don't think it came through. I cashed out. I got about I can't remember, about 50 million in data. Quite a few new discoveries in my name. Fair few pages of them, to be honest. Oh yeah, it looks like it's all sun systems out here, unfortunately. That's not good. We need one with the planet on it so I can land and get a good view of it. How many jumps have we got left? 2.
Frameshift drive charging.
Ah, okay, we've got some. Luckily, we've got some objects here to either scan or sit on. Okay, to scan, I think.
Fuel scooping complete.
I have to go for this one, I think. I'm gonna head out towards there while I just have a quick look in the galaxy map. Oh, we've got one more jump, have we? I didn't realise that. Thought that was our final jump. Okay. So no, we'll jump on.
Frameshift drive charging.
Don't know why I thought that was my final jump. I've never had problems so far, Kathina. No, I honestly don't know. I'm going down, by the way, but yeah. I mean, there's not a lot more in it, to be honest. It's down. It's all subjective, isn't it? I mean, I'm pretty high now. Oh, the cockpit. The only thing is, the center doesn't look bright. In all the photographs I've seen, the center looks much brighter, but I'm not sure if that's just people using Photoshop or something. Because I'm right next to the center, so it should be darn bright, but I don't mind. Pretty black up there. Yeah, and gal maps are right. Nightmare. You've got to kind of go to realistic, because then at least you know you're going to see everything that's kind of within the area. But you can see here, it's saying there's pretty much nothing here. So you've got to zoom out, find somewhere, and then move on to that one and kind of try and go down from there. But again, it's not the easiest way of doing it, because sometimes you end up going sideways. That's really not what I want to do. It's not easy to use either. It pisses me off. Yeah, that's not gonna. I'm pretty close to about the best I can be. I don't think it's going to accept that one, so we're going to have to go up a bit. Where's it gone now? Somewhere, one out here somewhere. Now again, this one's going to take me away from where I want to actually be, so it's not the best one to do. That is as well. Tell you what, this isn't easy to do, this. It really isn't. See that? Right, that's fine then, if it's unavailable, no problem. You really need a galaxy map reset. I need. Yeah, they didn't do the best. The best with the gal map, in my humble opinion, and it is a humble opinion. But it's just so finicky. And then you have to change it back to your map and hope that it does it then. Okay, so there we've got that one. That's maybe another 2 jumps, I think. Yeah. Even with Jumponium, it's actually quite hard because there's just nothing there. And I traded some, but I think I've got enough to get a little bit on it, but. Oh no, it's definitely a PC thing as well, Jess. Yeah, it's a really complicated map, and that's its biggest downfall. It's a bit too complicated at some times. So complicated that it trips over itself when you're trying to do multiple things. And the fact that you can't add multiple options to it is really annoying. You should be able to search star class with a population, with this, that and the other. It should be possible with a filtering system. That's the whole point of having a filter. But it doesn't ever seem to function quite correctly. Okay, well unfortunately we're not going to get a planet to land on out here. But there you go.
Fuel scoop disengaged.
Thank you very much, Victor. It's not like there's a ton of stars above us or anything. And as we pull away, I'm sure it'll get a little bit brighter. So I'm just going to kind of point straight up. Yeah, I've worked kind of, after a long time, I've worked out how to manipulate it a little bit, but it's a very slight manipulation. Right, we might get a bit of a better view from here. Oh yeah, it's definitely brightening up, I think. Or is that just me? Is that just me, or is it brightening up down there? Does seem to be a little bit. Oh, straight across isn't bad. Straight across, straight down. Straight lines are alright. Oh god, yeah, Jess. The inability to copy and paste is ridiculous. You can, with PS4, you can copy and paste though. I mean, it's still finicky, but you could tab out to a website, copy the website, and then tab back into the game and somehow paste it, I think. I don't know if you can definitely do it, but it's probably worth trying. Okay. Yes, one of the good things when I'm in the mountains is, oh yeah, that's definitely brighter. Okay, I'm going to keep going a little bit. Just want to try and get that shot. Give it another 3 minutes, I think. I'm just going to close down ED Market Connector because I really don't need that at the moment. Right. Can't believe that there's literally no stars. There's a few tiny ones around, but okay, let's pull back. Chop out the jump. It's definitely got brighter. Definitely, smettanly. Alright, good girl. Good girl.
Really, then? Good for Daddy.
That's pretty good. I'm just moving the diamond back a little bit over. Better. Do we have lights? Or is that asking too much? Yeah, I'll try that, Jess. I'm just gonna bring paint up so I can it's weird. I changed something. Probably so. Fuck. Sorry, what the fudge? I should say. Oh god, no. Take that one away. Paste. Right, I'll deal with all that crap later. Save as. Okie dokie, let's have a look at another one. Oh no, I'll need to face it that way. Now if you do ever take photographs, it's better to actually bring your ship out of cruise, because the quality of the pictures are a little bit better. You can face it up a bit. Oh. Oh no, my lights were on. Didn't notice. Am I doing this the right way? I hope I am. There we go. Okie dokie. Alright, have a good trip, Jess. Drive safely and all that lot. 9,763. I could do that one as well. Let's try it like that. No, I like that. We're gonna have to tilt it slightly though, aren't we? It's a good one. So right, okay. See you later, Jess. Have a good evening. Okay, one last thing. Just go on the galaxy map. Okay. So we're gonna kind of go. I don't really know how well this is gonna work. I think I'm actually just gonna literally click sway. You can't go too far because it's not gonna. Yeah, it's not gonna do it to the Lagoon Nebula. Dagnammit. Is it somewhere like here? No. You know what? I'm not going to do this now. Can't worry about it. Okay, people. I am going to close the stream for a short time, and I'm going to switch games because I've done what I really wanted to do in Elite right now. I do want to come back to it and do a flight home, but I would rather take a little bit of a break. So if you want to go grab a cup of tea, cup of coffee, something like that, I'll be back in about 5 minutes with something a little bit different. Okay, see you in a moment. 9-7.